and welcome back to the Data Debrief video series, all about the data that's driving decisions here at Austin Community College. I'm Jenna Cullinane-Heggie, Vice Chancellor for Institutional Research and Analytics, and today we're going to talk about the Employee Climate Check-in Survey. So this is the check-in survey that we did in spring of 2021. I'm going to talk a little bit about the results, but I also want to take this opportunity to remind you that it is almost Employee Climate Survey season again. We'll be launching the spring 2022 survey in early February. So I want to make sure that you understand sort of what we've been asking and what's on the horizon so that we can make sure we're hearing from employees and understanding their concerns and interests. So as an overview, the Employee Climate Survey is typically something we do every other year. Spring 2022 is going to be the next full administration, but in 2021 we wanted to take the opportunity to do a check-in on employees. This is the first time we had an opportunity to survey employees since the start of the COVID pandemic, and we wanted to pick a few of the topic areas that were most salient to the 3 C's work that's been ongoing. So we wanted to ask about communication, college culture, work environment, and then because of COVID and all the remote work, we wanted to know a little bit more about your technology resources. So the survey helps us understand the opinions and satisfaction of employees, and we use the results robustly to share with cabinet administration, and we use them throughout the 3 C's work to help drive kind of what's important, what sort of interventions and strategies would be most useful. We believe that this is really important because when employees are thriving, when they're motivated, when they're supported, when they're productive, we can all collectively take on the student success challenges that motivate and drive us to do our good work every day. So the Employee Climate Check-in Survey in spring 2021, we had over 6,000 employees invited to participate, and we had a response rate of 27%. So while we did have good representation across the employee groups, race, ethnicity, and gender groups, those were all well represented, I think we can all agree we can do a bit better than 27%. So I really want to encourage you, every single one of you, to participate in the Employee Climate Survey that'll start in February. So be on the lookout for that. So this check-in survey last year came out in May, and as I said, the first survey since the start of the pandemic. Overall, we saw improvements in every category and in every item. 2020 was a bit of a down year, and that was actually in February, just pre-COVID of 2020. So we were really interested to see how employees were faring, kind of during and into the pandemic. I told you we focused on 4 areas. Communication was one that we specifically set a public target on for the Chancellor Priorities number 6. We had a target of 3.5 on a 5-point scale, and our results actually exceeded that. We hit 3.6. So just at a top level, employees continue to feel a strong connection to ACC. They said they gave very good marks for emergency communication through COVID and Winter Storm Uri, and particularly felt appreciated and respected by their coworkers. But there are areas where employees continue to seek improvements, like consistent compliance with our policies and procedures across all units of the college, improving input on decisions, and communicating across organizational units so people can do their jobs effectively. As I said, all these are on a 5-point scale where 1 would be strongly disagree all the way up to 5 of strongly agree. And sometimes I'm showing results on that 5-point scale, and other times you might see it represented as the percent of respondents who agree or strongly disagree. Agree or strongly agree. So here's the overall scores at the category level. You can see that 2021 we went up in communication, college culture, work environment, and resources for an overall average of 3.77, and that 3.66 in communication exceeds our target of 3.5. I'll point out that 4 is a very good score. That means most people are agreeing or strongly agreeing. So work environment and resources either very close to 4 or exceeded 4. These are in good shape, but the area of college culture was the one that emerged as the source of greater concern. So I want you to know that this PowerPoint is available on the OIRA website, as is a detailed spreadsheet where you can look at every question. So I'm just going to, at a high level, just kind of preview for you what you can go find on the website. So this is the sample for communication items, and what we've done in this PowerPoint is point out the questions that get the highest marks, the lowest marks, and where we've seen a lot of improvement over time. So this is what you can find for the communication items, some supplemental questions we asked just this year, items about college culture, items about the work environment, and resources over time. So I hope you'll take a look, and again, invite you to participate with us come February for the next Employee Climate Survey. Thanks so much.